What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Guitar Tricks channel. I'm Mike, an instructor here at guitartricks.com, and today we've got a great lead guitar exercise that works on your phrasing and targeting chord tones. But first, let's check out our tip of the week. Bending notes is a valuable skill for any guitarist to master, and at first it can be a bit difficult to bend notes completely in tune. Well, let me show you a quick way to check whether your bends are in tune or not. All right, so for example, if I want to bend from a D to an E note, which is full step bend, I'm going to do it on the G string, 7th fret, okay? I want to bend up from D to E, okay? How do I check if I'm hitting that E note properly? Well, there's an E note on the next adjacent string, 5th fret of the B string. So I can just check my bending, okay, really quickly by just hitting the 5th fret of the B string right on the next string. Okay? So you can turn this into an exercise for your practice routine. It's an easy way to spend 5 or 10 minutes just going up and down the neck, because bends are going to feel a little different in different spots of the neck, and just get used to, okay, whether we can get that bend in tune or not. Okay? All right, on to this week's lesson. Let's talk a little bit about phrasing when we're first getting into playing lead guitar. A lot of guitarists struggle on trying to come up with ideas when soloing. So here's a great exercise that can help. Let's take a standard 12-bar blues progression and practice some lead guitar phrases over top. But instead of just meandering around the blues scale and the same old box patterns, let's focus on the notes that make up the chords that we're playing underneath. All right, so let's take a 12-bar blues in the key of A major, all right? Now the first chord in that progression is an A major chord. We're gonna focus on an A major triad in the 5th position, okay? So the 7th fret of the D string, 6th fret of the G, and 5th fret of the B string. These 3 notes make up an A major chord. So if we practice along with a blues and the chord is on A, we're going to come up with phrasing ideas only using these 3 notes. Okay? We're going to do the same thing when we change to the D chord and also the E chord within the 12-bar blues form. Okay? So when we change to the D chord, we're going to grab a D triad at the 7th position, and the notes that make up D are all at the 7th fret of the D, G, and B. Okay? For the E chord, we're just going to move it up 2 frets and use the same shape. Okay? So now we're on the 9th fret of the D, G, and B strings. Okay? So whenever I'm in an A chord, I want to come up with rhythmic ideas and little notes, thinking about how a vocalist might sing or how you might sing a solo, and just use the notes in the chord. Okay? Now when it changes to the D chord, I'll just want to focus on this chord right here and do the same kind of thing. Okay? Back to the A chord. Right? Going to the E chord, move up to the 9th fret. Down to the D chord again. And then back to A. Back to the E for a little bit of the turnaround at the end, and then ending off on the A chord again. All right, this kind of exercise can be very helpful for 2 reasons. 1, it works on your phrasing. It gets you thinking about how to phrase melodies together. And 2, by only using the notes in the chord, your ear is getting used to hearing the chord tones within the chords underneath, okay? As you advance in your lead guitar playing, you want to start to target these chord notes, and by hearing how those notes sound individually with the chord going on underneath, it gets your ear training, and you start to hear where you want to start a phrase or where you want to end a phrase. Let's check out how I played this exercise with a backing track that's just a 12-bar blues in the key of A. All right, so that's it for this week's channel episode. I hope you got some cool ideas and inspirations to practice something new. Be sure to head on over to guitartricks.com/channel for more great free lessons. I'm Mike with Guitar Tricks. We'll see you next time.